Are you a fine wine? Because you keep getting better with time. Wow. Anyway, today we're gonna be watching Too Fancy, Too Furious Wine. Let's jump right into it. What? Wait, what? This video meets the criteria of legal fair use and those YouTube guidelines. No citation or example media herein constitutes infringement under the Digital Millennium Copyright Act. What the freak is this about? Oh, DMCA! The following is satire and journalistic in nature. All images and media have been sourced from places of public record, and a special care is taken to censor names, faces, specific locations, record and personal information to those featured, and protect their privacy. Names of individuals mentioned in this video meet the criteria of public figures. Regardless, care has still been taken to omit any irrelevant information. Oh my god, did he get in trouble with this video? What the freak is this, like, disclaimer? Feel free to react to these videos, but please wait 48 hours from initial upload date before... Okay, we're good. 2 years ago. It came out 2 years ago.
Come here, little fella. I want to tell you a secret. I'm just like you.
Really?
We're both down here in the dirt. Mine just happens to be imported.
We're like
You are fighting in traffic, and I am fighting charges of trafficking.
What?
We're so similar. You're working a 9-to-5 job, and I am having to look at that. We're both going through it. So don't hate me.
Honestly, looking at people work is probably just as bad as working, but I wouldn't know, because I do the working part.
I'm not the problem. It's the wine snobs. They're the
wine
ones
snobs?
that look down
Wait,
on
this is the Volturi from Twilight. They're like the vampire mafia.
And frankly, I don't blame him. No, he's learning. Listen, let me pull you up by your bootstraps.
Okay.
What if I made you my little pygmalion?
I want to be a princess.
Reference that you wouldn't get.
Oh.
You know what? Perhaps I shall make a series of videos that will give you some sort of clue about fancy things.
Oh?
Yes, that's what I'll do. Something to give you just enough information to bluff your way through a fancy dinner.
Wait, so this is... Oh my god, so this is a video series about fancy stuff.
You know that Da Vinci painted the Mona Lisa?
Somebody had to hold open the gates for the barbarians. Why not me? So let's do it. Let's look at... wine.
Wine.
The Mountain Dew of upper society.
Mountain Dew in a wine glass would go so hard, actually.
With wine, there is only one rule.
It has to taste bad.
Kill or be killed.
Oh my god.
And if you want to survive the night, here are 6 things you should know about wine.
Okay.
To you muggles, the words on these bottles must seem like a mystery.
Pinot Noir. I know what that is. That's like a wine.
Pie not no ire?
But us landlords, we, the pink Himalayan salt
Us
leader,
landlords.
we know what they mean. They are
What game is this? This looks like a sick game.
grape names. Look upon this grapevine.
Oh.
It makes grape berries. Now, there are many different...
Oh my god! Wait, is that why it's called red wine and white wine? Because they use red grapes and white grapes? Okay, this is blowing my mind. Why don't they have a green wine? I guess that's the Mountain Dew.
species of grape berry. And whatever the berry species is will determine the type of wine.
Okay.
This is Chardonnay, so it will make Chardonnay. Merlot grapes, they make Merlot wine. Grape names are mostly French. Gross. But for example, in English, Pinot
Gross.
Noir means black pine.
Oh.
Because it kinda looks like a black pine cone, if you squint.
Oh, I see, kind of.
Here's some of the other names. You can pause it. I'm busy. Wine grapes are not like the kind you get at the supermarket. Those
Why not?
are table grapes.
Oh.
You can think of it kind of like the difference between cooking chocolate and regular chocolate. You can eat them. Ugh. But they're overly sugary and kind of full of seeds and just not as nice to snack on. So
they
the
have
grape type
seeds?
is the main word on the bottle. But sometimes there are other words as well.
Okay.
For example, this Bourgogne.
Bourgogne?
What the hell is a chablis?
Jabulous.
It's all regions. Allow
Okay,
me.
I'll be honest. Whenever I don't drink wine, by the way, but whenever I go with people and they like get wine, they ask me like, "Oh, do you want to pick one?" And I'm like, "I don't drink it, but I will pick one." I literally just look for like the coolest looking bottle, and that's how I pick my wine. It's like the best way to pick wine. Like if you can make a cool bottle, then you probably make a good wine, in my opinion.
To explain through the medium of song. There's Chianti and Piedmont, also there's Burgundy. Don't forget Chablis Bordeaux. This one's from Italy, this one's from Italy, this one's from France, this one's from France, this one's from France, this one's from France. They're all from France.
Wait, what?
Look, the general rule is, if you see a term you don't understand, it's probably just the French or the Italians being all la-dee-da about their particular region. All right, let's move on to price. Come on, I know a place.
Okay.
We're here. I can tell by the name on the sign.
Liquor.
Now, don't embarrass me.
I barely know her.
bring my ID. Fiddle-tee-dee, look at all these bottles. So many options. Ooh, a cheeky $200 bottle. And here,
Did he just say H-E-B, like the Texas supermarket? Also, one of these bottles pissed me off because the bottle is just named Josh. Like, who the hell is Josh, and why does he sell so much wine?
a $20 bottle. Now, I bet this $200 bottle tastes way better, right?
Surely.
Like, it's got to be 10 times better than this one.
Oh my
That's
god, the best way to know, this is like, I don't know if this works for wine, but I imagine it would. The best way to know if something is good on a grocery store shelf is to see if it's almost sold out. Like, just pick something where it's like almost empty. Or even if it's the last bottle, then you know you got the good one.
just basic math. Go on, though. You choose one. Oh, no. Well, it was supposed to be a trick question, but they both taste pretty similar, right?
Really?
There's not some threshold that you get to where it gets more expensive, and then it tastes better, and then more expensive again, and it tastes even better,
Then
until
what's
it
the
gets
point?
so expensive and so incredible that it's like nothing you've ever had before. Break through the conditioning. This is just old grape juice. Now, if you're a little bi-curious about a more expensive bottle,
Yeah.
sure, why not?
Gold letters grace the label, hand engraved by goldsmiths. Famed wine critics described the taste as mind-boggling.
Really?
But realistically, after about $60, the flavor doesn't get much better.
Oh.
In fact, it plateaus out and it can even go down.
Wow.
The best quality to price ratio is all the way over here, much lower, about $20.
That's what my stepmom used to drink. And then she would pick us up from school really drunk.
That's how much you should spend on a bottle of wine. Now, some people will say,
that I'm putting my heart and soul into this thing. I'm making an art, a form of art. How much is that worth? How much is art worth?
about $20.
Yeah, $20.
But what about the Vintage?
The vintage?
Whoa, look at this. A couple of cromulent slender necks.
Ooh.
And they're the same price as well.
Okay.
But this one is from 2019, and this one is from 2022.
Oh wait, wouldn't it be
sure.
more expensive if it's older?
The older one is the better one, right? No.
No?
Many people think that the wine aging goes like this, and the flavor just keeps getting better over time. Wrong, wrong, wrong.
Wrong? What the
The
freak?
wine at the store has already been aged at the winery. I don't need to be more aged by sitting on this shelf and just collecting dust. Or spending years at the back of your pantry at home. If I'm for sale, I'm ready to be consumed. I'm ready to have your hot lips wrapped around me.
Okay.
In fact, the general rule goes a corked bottle should be drunk within 5 years and a capped bottle within 1 year.
Wait, what? Oh my god. Oh my god. I have to tell everyone that because I know people that have been like holding their wine for like so long, like years and years and decades. Like I know some older people, they literally have like a wine cellar and they've been like holding their wine for like 30 plus years or something like that.
Come, there's more. Let's pretend I am a waiter at a restaurant. You happen to be wearing a shirt, and so I have mistaken you as a paying customer. As a waiter, the first thing I will press you about will be food pairings.
Okay.
White wine with
Oh my
fish.
god, I never understood this. Especially when I went to Italy, they were just like, oh, if you get a certain wine, you have to have it with a certain food. And I was like, why? Why? I don't want to drink the wine anyway, and I just want like the food I want. It didn't really make it, but I went along with it, and it didn't really make any sense. It wasn't like a nice like dip with some fries.
A Merlot with pork? Well, kid, I'm gonna have to pair this truth nugget with something you don't want to hear.
Okay. No, I
The
want to
food
hear
pairing
this.
doesn't really matter.
Let's go!
It's all completely subjective.
They use it to sell you stuff, don't they?
It's cuisine by horoscope. It's food astrology.
Oh
Hey,
my
you know what-
god, I knew it! I knew it! I'm so glad I freaking called that. I feel like when people go out for dinners and they have like these fancy wines and fancy dinners, they want more of like a story and like an experience. Like that's what they're paying for, and it's less about like the actual food or wine.
Attention to the sommeliers in the comment section. They are bullshitting to upsell.
Get the more expensive
knew
one.
it.
It goes better with the spaghetti.
Or they are a Pisces and you shouldn't trust their opinion anyway.
True.
Something else to expect at a restaurant? Expect to get ripped off by the markup. Most restaurants add a 250 to 300% markup on their
What?
wine. And the cheaper the bottle, the higher the proportional markup tends to be.
Wait,
So a
what?
$20 bottle will turn into an $80 bottle, but a $100 bottle may only rise to $150.
Oh, that's evil! What the heck? Man, I can't believe that. I feel like people should price check. I guess if you're making money, you don't really care, but that's kind of insane.
Most people get the second cheapest bottle on the menu, regardless of the pairing, and that'll do just fine. And that's it. No more tips. Unless you want to leave me one.
Oh? No.
Actually, you know what? I got a fucking tip for you, mate.
By the way, they don't tip in Australia or New Zealand, I don't know. So, it's kind of awkward when they ask for tips.
Ad time. I bet you're wondering
Think
how
on
I
me.
got this cog in my knee.
Yeah, it's pretty
That's
good.
because I became the face of Incogni, the service that helps you be forgotten on the internet. I used to be a humble florist. One day we received a shipment of forget-me-nots. But inexplicably I fell in and ate a bunch of them.
No.
I forgot everything that day. My address, my web browsing habits, where I worked, what my child's face looked like. I was supposed to pick him up from daycare, so that was kind of embarrassing.
Oh
I
my
just
God.
picked one of the kids that kind of looks like me.
Oui, monsieur.
Close enough. Have you ever signed up for some dodgy website? Have you ever dodged up for a legitimate website and they sell all your
Is that a crack pipe? Why the freak source crack?
details onto a dodgy website? That's where I come in. Incogni man and a nana boy. There are data miners out
Is it Nana Boy speaking French? Like, what the freak is he saying?
there, data collectors, creating big servers all around the world.
Wow.
They take your name, your address, and your IP, and together they make a big profile, and that lives forever. I am here to send them annoying legal notes.
Speaking of this, like, your data being collective, have you guys heard of the PewDiePie? He made, like, an AI. Isn't that crazy? And it's supposed to be, like, you could host it on your personal computer, rather than using, like, ChatGPT or Gemini or Claude or whatever. I kind of want to check it out.
Notices to tell them to fuck off. Take Steve off your database. European law this, American law that. Go to
True.
incogni.com/internet store it. to get 60% off an annual plan. The cog signal. I swoop into the data centers.
Wow.
Legal notice. Tangle up their processes with admin. Who are you?
The thing about these websites, like Incogni, I get what they're doing, but I also am like, what happens if Incogni gets all your information and then sells it? Like, I imagine they're getting like multi-million-dollar offers for all of the information.
I don't know. Oh, wait a minute. Ingenokni Nam. Go to incogni.com/internet historian. Ah, Incogni Man. Remember me?
Nord!
Yes.
Wait, what?
No. Who's the kid?
Je suis très affamé, monsieur, s'il vous plaît.
Whoa, that's a good deal. Ad over. Welcome to the Wine Underground. We have our meetings here because it stays at a very pleasant temperature. You know,
Okay, something that I always wondered is they have like all these cool underground tunnels and they decided to put like a bunch of barrels of like poison water just so that they like stay there for years so you can drink it eventually. But why don't they make like a cool underground like house? I think that would be cooler.
Wine masons, we control everything. We are few, but many.
The wine
That doesn't make
masons?
sense. Look at the back of this bottle. See the No Fat Chicks logo? We put that there. It is the symbol of
That's
our
messed up.
organization. We have a dirty finger in every glass of government and corporation stuff.
Really?
If you cross us, oops, perhaps you'll have a little accident. Last year, little upstart tried to make wine actually taste good. You know, like how grape soda does.
Wait, why wouldn't they want wine to taste good? That's like the worst part about wine is it tastes bad.
Cut him up so good he had to get stitches. We caught one reporter trying to dig around into our operations. We all know how that one ended.
Oh, feet juice.
With an airstrike.
Ooh,
All right, my
crap.
little juice box. I'm going to let you in on a secret.
What?
Why is champagne called champagne?
Okay, champagne is actually cool. I like champagne and rosé because it tastes like soda.
Well, I'll tell you. It all began in 1668 in the Abbey of St. Peter in
That's 2 years after 1666. Amsterdam.
northeast France. There's something spooky going on. It's springtime, and in the cellar where they keep all the wine,
Oh?
bottles would suddenly, unexpectedly, explode.
Oh my god.
Now, this was especially common during morning mass. Ho, that's a bad omen.
Let me guess, it just like the fermentation in the bottle caused the bottle to expand and broke the glass. And maybe it has something to do with temperature too, like it got really cold. I don't know.
Sometimes the explosions would cause little chain reactions, and bottle after bottle would break down the line, ruining the quality of the crop. The peasants
Is that how they would explode? All over your face?
were frightened and also parched.
Sacre Blue, lay wine. What is happening?
Okay,
The
the
monk-
only reason that I may or may not know this is because I once put a bunch of sodas in the freezer. Because I thought that way that they would get cold faster than putting them in the fridge. And I forgot about them. And then when I opened the freezer, like it was just, everything was exploded all over the freezer. It was crazy.
Monks would refer to this as the devil's wine.
Lay wine is cursed.
Le God, he must be anger at us. We need a hero.
In walks Dom Perignon. He is just the man for the job. A Benedictine monk at the abbey. He's got a new role, the cellar master.
I'm cellar
And it's his
master.
mission to find out what the hell is going on here. So Dom starts looking at all the bottles.
You know, I'm gonna be so for real. If I worked at a church and all the wine was exploding under the church, I'd probably think the same thing. Like, who is gonna think of like, oh, it's expanding in the bottle and exploding? Like, literally, no one would have known that.
And what he figures out pretty quickly is that the wine itself is releasing gas.
Ooh.
The gas builds up pressure, and
Kaboom.
why that is happening, he doesn't know. But it's his job to stop it. So he gets to work, trying all sorts of things to stop his mortal enemy. the bubbles.
The bubbles.
In the first year, he tried insisting that only the youngest grapes be picked.
Perhaps this will stop your bubbles.
I'm sorry, why? Why would he? Oh my god. Okay.
And it didn't. The next year, he changed up how the grapes were pressed.
Okay, why not do the oldest grapes? Why? This guy was obsessed with the young grapes, but not the older ones? Come on.
Harder, we'll squeeze out the bubbles.
Son of a bitch.
Dang.
He tried picking the grapes very early in the morning and no other time.
Oh.
And on and on. The bubbles would win the battle every year. For 8 long years,
Dang.
he tried all sorts of different things,
Oh my god.
and no strategy worked. No.
I can't tell if this guy is stupid.
Eventually, he was at the point of almost giving up. Until one day, hey, what if the wine is still fermenting? So he takes a couple of the bottles and he opens them and... It is. We ferment the wine. Once it's done, it goes into the bottle. How does it then start fermenting again?
Yeah, how?
How is that possible?
Yeah.
And here the mystery was solved. So it turns out, in North France, they have very fast-changing seasons. And owing to that, the yeast doesn't actually get time to do its job. Instead, it would get cold very quickly in the winter, and all the yeast would go dormant. Then the winemakers would go, oh, brilliant, fermentation slowed down, it must be done. They would then bottle it, and they would store it. But once summer came back around, the process would spring back to life.
Oh, that's
and
so
carbon dioxide
cool.
would build up, and... Okay, he thinks, I cannot change the climate. Perhaps I shall not win the war against the bubbles.
No.
Now, the bubbles are his enemy, and he has another enemy.
What?
The English.
Oh.
Therefore,
Yeah. They're like kind of everyone's enemy, no?
or the enemy of his enemy or something.
I
Anyway,
see.
he starts talking to the English, and he goes, hey, how do you guys stop your bottles from exploding? And the British go,
You what, mate? Cool. We'll peep at how thin the bloody glass be in it. Thin glass is the problem.
Oh, what?
Thank you for using this text-to-speech preview. For a paid version, please go to...
see, the English had created
Wait, what the freak Texas speech preview? What did they just use?
new coal-fired bottles with much thicker glass.
Oh.
Then they put a cork in the top, and it allows them to make very foamy beer. That's right. He could just use thicker bottles, and he won't have to worry about stopping the bubbles at all.
Oh, okay. That's pretty
So
sick.
Dom goes running back to France. He's panting, he's sweating, and there's bits of brie on his shirt. He's
Oh.
going, better bottles, better bottles. Everyone's confused and terrified, but they give it a shot. And there it was. The people of France loved it.
I love this new style.
Perfect.
Even the French royals were enjoying new wine, TM. He even started adding extra yeast and sugar to really get the bubbles going.
Oh.
And so
Wait, this is about Chardonnay. Oh my god.
Dom Perignon had created what we call today champagne.
Champagne.
Now, there's a 19th century marketing campaign that says the moment he uncorked his champagne for the first time, he tried it and said, come quickly, I am tasting the stars.
Oh my god. I have definitely heard that before in like a movie. The guy like drinks champagne and he's like, I'm tasting the stars. It's so freaking poetic, but it's cute. Champagne is good. I guess they didn't have soda back then.
But that's actually a myth. He never really said that.
Oh.
But
What?
there's still a problem. And this one, Dom cannot fix. The pulp. If you bottle wine while it's still fermenting, so that you can keep the bubbles in, you're also trapping in a bunch of dead yeast and debris and gross particles too.
Ew.
Also, it's all cloudy. No, we want it clear. We want it crystal looking. How
Okay.
will we ever solve this problem? Dom dies.
No.
1805, in walks Madame Clicquot.
Dang.
She's just the man for the job.
I'm also French. I have come to remove all the little beats. I will clench my teeth together and go pitu-pitu back into the bottle.
Now,
Canonically, she got paid for drinking wine and spitting it back in the bottle. We love that, girl. I didn't know that. I didn't know girls spitting in your drink went all the way back this late in time.
Madame Clicquot was a very shrewd lady. Her husband died when she was in her early 20s,
My husband is dead. Lol.
And part of the estate she was bequeathed included a winery. She immediately got to work, making it into a successful business.
Wow.
I shall invent a process called lay riddling.
Here's what you do, right? You put these bottles on a rack at a 35-degree angle with the top facing down.
Okay.
Every 2 days, she would give the bottle a little shake and slightly increase the angle. After 8 to 10 weeks, all of the sediment would come to rest in the neck of the bottle.
Oh.
Quick tangent. Did you know that when you increase the salt concentration in water, you can drop its temperature down much lower without it freezing?
Oh, yeah.
Tangent over. So she takes this sub-zero salt water and dips the neck of the bottle in there. Then lets it sit until the neck freezes. Now you have a sort of frozen cork filled with all of the gross pulp, and then you simply pop off the top. And the whole thing goes shooting out as a fun prank for your friends and family.
Wait, that is so cool. Wow, that girl is so smart. How did she figure that out?
Then they add in a little more extra base wine and sugar and leave it to age.
Wow.
And with that, Clico has just created a clear, sparkling wine.
That is
And that
beautiful.
is Ridley. And Madame Clico
The Riddler.
is the Riddler. So Dom Perignon and Madame Clico are both credited as the godfather and godmother of champagne.
Wow.
Today, the Dom and Clique brands are owned by LVMH.
What is
The
that?
same parent company that owns Louis Vuitton,
Oh.
Tag Heuer, Tiffany & Co,
What?
Hennessy. Actually, pretty much every luxury brand.
Wait, whoa.
On Tag Heuer, Tiffany & Co, Hennessy. Actually, pretty much every
Every luxury brand? What the freak? Cinemax? They own a movie theater? IMAX? Fendi? Christian Dior? Oh my god. This is kind of insane. Marc Jacobs? Hermes? Dude, this company must be freaking rolling in it.
luxury brand. But
We
why
love
is
monopolies.
it called champagne? Well, that's because it comes from the Champagne region, you dummy. And anything else with bubbles is just sparkling wine.
Mmm.
Oh, it's you.
Hey.
I was just looking out over the sunset.
Mm-hmm.
You know how it is.
Yeah.
Thinking about stuff that happened in the past.
True.
I remember it all too well.
Oh.
It was literally 1984.
Last time that he told the story where he was like, I remember it all too well. He was talking about the cost of Concordia. And that was actually the craziest story ever.
I was walking home with my parents from the opera.
Wait, is this Batman?
Hey, let's take a little shortcut,
Oh
they
no,
said.
I don't want to see this.
We were walking down a well-lit alleyway.
Whenever I heard this story as a kid, I literally got so many nightmares that someone was gonna kill my parents. Like, every single time me and my parents were in a dark alleyway or parked in a shady parking lot, I literally thought someone was gonna come and kill them. And I had to become a vigilante to solve crime.
It was nothing but quaint restaurants and bistros. Then suddenly, a man holding a bottle of Shiraz came out of nowhere. Just a tipple, he said. I was terrified.
No.
I knew nothing about wine. Go on, he said. My hands were shaking, knees weak, arms heavy.
Spaghetti.
Complex aroma, wouldn't you say?
Complex aroma?
Very. Good tannins? Oh, really?
Oh?
What's a tannin?
Uh-oh.
I don't know.
No!
My parents died from embarrassment right there on the spot.
What is a tannin? I would have said there's notes of grape in it. Mm-hmm. I love grape. My favorite fruit.
Sorry, Daddy.
Just a tipple. It's too late for me, but I don't want the same thing to happen to you.
Yeah.
That's why we have to learn about how to serve wine.
Yippee! Okay.
So you've bought a bottle of wine to show your friends
Okay,
and family how successful and sophisticated you are. Did you
am.
know that Da Vinci painted the Mona Lisa? So let's go through how to serve the big
Did
three.
you know Mozart made a song? Or two?
White, red, and champagne. Let's say you've bought champagne.
Okay. Oh my god.
That bottle goes in the fridge. Champagne is served cold always.
Got
to open,
you.
peel off the foil and do not aim it at your face.
Ooh.
Then twist off the metal thing. If you want people to think you're fancy, use the proper word, muselette.
The muselette.
It helps to contain the pressure. Again, don't aim this thing at your face.
Oh my god.
It's really worth repeating. The PSI inside a champagne bottle is 70 to 90.
Oh my
That
gosh.
puts it in the same league as a nail gun. So the cork comes out at about 50 miles an hour. And
Wait,
if
can
you're in a
you
house-
die via opening a champagne bottle in your face? Could a murder weapon be a champagne bottle? You open it in somebody's face. That would be a very unfortunate incident. We were at dinner. I order a bottle of champagne and I open it facing you. I tell you, you must subscribe to Kaimani Clowny at Twitch. And you say, okay, I'll do whatever you want. And then I angle it up and I pop the bottle. Yippee, let's celebrate.
You want to hold onto it very firmly with your hand. If you're Bezos, or you just won the Grand Prix, fling it over some ladies.
Ooh.
But if you want to be really fancy, you can use a sword. This has been a tradition for a couple hundred years, popularized by Napoleon. After each victory, the army would use their sabers to crack one open for the boys.
Oh, that's
the
pretty
sword's
cool.
just ceremonial. You can use pretty much any blunt object to knock off the top. A phone,
A phone?
a shoe, this fish
Wait,
head.
is it knocking off the entire top? So it's like raw glass? But what happens when you pour the glass and there's little crumbs of glass in your drink?
If it's cold, it shouldn't fizz over too much, but you might want to have someone on the side with a ready glass. The glass type should either be a tulip or a flute.
What?
Although, if you've seen The Great Gatsby, you may notice that they use these. Up until the mid-1900s, people used coupes.
Coupes?
That's because, back in the day, excessive effervescence wasn't very cool. So these cups helped actually dispel the bubbles faster. In fact, sometimes they'd even use a small whisk or a fork to dissipate all the bubbles.
What the heck?
Now, there's actually an old myth that the shape and size of the coupe was molded from one of Marie Antoinette's buboes.
Oh my god, I'm never drinking from another glass ever in my life. I want coupes for... It makes sense. Look at it. It does look like a boob and like a nipple.
But it's probably not true.
It definitely is true. It always is true. What else would it be from?
Eventually, bubbles became a fancy feature, so the flute was adopted. They can be made from glass, but preferably they're made from crystal, so that they shimmer as much as possible.
Oh yeah,
And
crystals.
the best flutes...
I
would
have
also-
crystal glasses at home. I'm at home, by the way. But I have crystal glasses, but they're like little whiskey glasses. And they sound like a bell when you hit them. It's so cool.
feature a small rough spot right there at the center of the glass at the bottom to create a sort of tornado of bubbles. Anyway, as you pour, tilt sideways so it isn't all head, and don't pour more than 2/3 full.
Why not?
Done. White wine. White wine is best served chilled too.
Okay.
10 to 15 degrees though, not fridge cold.
Not
Use
fridge
a small
cold?
glass bowl and pour
Wait,
to about half full.
If you can't put it in the fridge, then where do you put it to make it chilled? What the hell? Do people have multiple fridges for multiple things?
And when you drink, do a little sniff test and, aerate it a bit. Then hold
Aerate
it down low on the stem so your hands don't heat up the liquid. If it's not to your taste, cut it with 50% Sprite and add a few ice cubes.
50% Sprite?
Done. Reds. Red wine is not chilled. It is served at room temperature.
Okay.
When you first open it, you're supposed to let it sit for a while to oxidize. That gives it more flavor. Although, if you don't want to wait, you can just pour it into a decanter. That does the same thing.
What the heck is that? What? That looks like a potion bottle. Oh my gosh.
To drink from, we want a big bowl on a stick. So you get a full face of the aromas of the grape
Ooh.
blood. When you pour the thing, fill it about 1/3 full.
Okay,
That-
that's the thing I never understood. Whenever they only fill it like a little bit, I'm like, Is it really that much alcohol? Because I'm pretty sure I've seen some ladies down the whole freaking glass of wine.
That's pretty much it. However, when it comes to wine snobbery, red wine snobbery is at the top of the Maslow hierarchy.
Crushed white rock. It's like almost like a rock quarry.
Oh my god, shut up. And there's a taste testing thing that people do, and it'll go a bit mental, and it's kind of gross, and it looks dumb. But if you think you're ready for the ultimate test?
Yeah.
Ready to take the one-chip challenge of enology? Then here's how
that
you do.
giant wine glass looks so funny.
When the waiter comes over, insist on taking a teensy sample. Inspect for color, clarity, and legs. Legs refers to how viscous the wine is. Smell it. Smells like a red wine. Swirl it around on the table, making a loud scratching noise, so that everyone
What happens if you smell a wine and it smells like literal like doo-doo? Like then what? Do you say, I think someone pooped in the wine?
You're a connoisseur.
Swirling the wine glass is almost like turning up the volume on the stereo.
When you taste it, you're supposed to get it over every part of your mouth. So that when
Dude, that's how you destroy your enamel. You're so then you smile and your teeth are all like dyed red. Ugh.
Teeth later, it's awful. Then take in big sips of air. This is where you comment on the texture and taste.
Oh.
Complex notes! You yell across the room. Now this is the best part. You can just make shit up about vanilla smatterings or citrusy undercurrents.
Oh.
I swear, there's a hint of blueberry. It's one of those things that's kinda true.
I love when my wine tastes like a bit of red 40. Very beautiful, complex, and the texture feels like a Cheeto dust.
But subjective enough that no one can really refute you. So make a big show of it.
There is a little bit of an earthiness, almost a graphite clay note to this.
It's a little bit meaty. It's a little bit sort of rustic.
There are definitely hints here of Monster Ultra sugar-free. If this is a taste test and you're sampling dozens of wines, you want to spit out the sample into this gross bucket so you don't get too drunk. Do not ask the waiter if you can drink
Okay, what is the point of wine if you're not gonna get drunk? Like, I'm sorry, but I thought the point of drinking was to get drunk, not to, like, just be a snob about it.
It's the waiter's privilege, and he's very protective of it. And that is how to serve wine.
Wow.
Okay, that's a lot of shitting on wine, people.
And we shouldn't get bullied.
But let me do a quick 180. Because overall, wine is good. And a little wine snobbery can be good also. Being into wine is one of the great dad hobbies. One day you will have a model train set in your basement, complete with a little walking path in the grass.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I want a little train set, and I want like a little ski lift, and I want to be having like little kitties in like a little neighborhood in a little town. Like I want to control where the people go. I don't know why, there's just some like unresolved thing inside of me where I need that to happen.
It's just right. The best part about this hobby is building the thing, getting it just perfect, and then making people sit there while you explain the little trains in excruciating detail of how they work.
So true.
The fun of Warhammer. That's when you save up.
Oh my god, called you guys out, Warhammer, all you Warhammer heads. Watching the Brickies Warhammer explain 3-hour synopsis of the single legion.
For the little space marine man, you take him out of the packet. You put on a podcast with some Warhammer in the background.
Of all the Primarchs, Horus is the best kisser.
And you slowly paint it yourself. And then you argue with your mates later about why the Necrophiles are the best race.
Ew.
There are people that
The
spend
what
like
files?
tens of thousands of dollars on coffee machines and equipment. And then it takes like an hour to make a coffee. And it's like only...
I saw a tweet about this, but it said a bad word. If you know it, you know it.
Only 5% better, maybe, than the ones you get at the cafe. Now, I could be Mr. Killjoy and come in and go, what's the point of that? Why not just buy it from the cafe?
True.
Why not just get a pre-painted Space Marine? Why not have someone else just install the train set? But then there's no ceremony, there's no fun, there's no hobby.
Yeah.
Wine is very similar. They're getting a little bit too obsessive about the thing. And being like...
Some lemon zest.
Oh my god, so wine people have wine autism. I get it. Just like Internet Historian has boat autism. It's funny how he didn't bring that up at all in this video.
Yes. Well, lemon pith. Super tangy.
Is the purpose of wine. It's the fun of wine. Which is why wine is better than just some old grape juice.
Wow.
And you fucking wine loser snobs, you know what? You're all right.
Aww, so cute.
And that's about it. There's just one last thing left.
What?
The practical. Come on, my little nouveau biche.
What?
I booked out a whole restaurant. They serve some of the best blue whale caviar here.
Blue whale?
All right, you did it. You sat through the whole video without crying. I think this calls for a toast.
Let's go.
Steady now. Whoop.
Oh my god.
Uh-oh.
Ruh-roh.
I can't believe you killed again. But it's okay.
What? I didn't kill him. You killed him. What the freak? Hey, at least he's cleaning up his mess.
I feel like we're becoming close friends who can keep secrets and stuff.
Yeah.
And because we're such close friends, I'm going to keep teaching you things. That's right. You're going to be just like me.
Oh gosh. Let's go. Okay.
I just cannot tell which of this is blood and which wine. By the way, this is the second video. If you haven't seen the first one, which is on Fancy at the Theater, go look at it over here.
Okay, we'll watch that one
But
next.
there's also Fancy the Arts on Incognito. That's already live, and there's the next Incognito on its way. Do not forget story mode. Do not forget Incogni. And do not forget to dream.
Wait, what was the last thing you said? Wow, incredible. I like how the next video is wine is a scam by Penguin Zero. And it has that guy drinking some wine. Nice. Incredible. I feel like I learned so much about wine. I want to watch the Fancy next or the arts. We'll see. You guys let me know. Thank you so much for watching this epic react video. Let me know what you think down in the comments below and what you'd like me to see next in a Fancy series. I'll leave a playlist with all the Internet Historia videos on your left. You could subscribe on the right or down below. We're so close to 10K. We're so close. Come see me at twitch.tv/KaimaniClowny. I am live almost every day. And until next time, I will see you later. Bye bye. Mwah.